One in the Zyla Exploration group. This is Rachel Nacknius, aka Cupcake Norma Jean, and I have been wanting to make this little screen capture video for you to show you how to go from paint chips that you pick up at the hardware store or the paint store to one of those little color combo strips of 8 squares, or sometimes people include more, that we post on the group. So this is a really neat way to share the colors you've picked out in real life online without necessarily having to use the color picker and try and match them and drive yourself crazy. So these resources are all listed in the files. We're going to start out at Encycloppedia. Basically, this website is a really neat cross-referenced listing of various different colors. They're by hex code and then by all different paint companies and Pantone chips. So if you have those, you could use those. Even auto paints and various things like that are listed in here. So what you want to do is, first of all, just start out with your paint chips and pick out the colors in real life, because otherwise you're going to drive yourself crazy making a new strip every 2 seconds that you decide you want to change your mind. You'll probably change your mind several times anyway, but try and get them right first. And then you're going to type the name of the color. Some colors you may also have to type in the paint maker, like all my chips come from Benjamin Moore, because if the name's really generic, like I know there's one Benjamin Moore color that's just called red. If you just type in red, you'll get a hilarious number of listings for things, and may not even, it limits the search results, so put in Benjamin Moore if the color name's really generic, or whatever paint company you're using. So, for example, my romantic color is called Spring Tulips. I know, right? So I search for the, oops, sorry, I've done it wrong. This website has a really weird thing where if you click search, you'll get the search of whatever random color it ended up being in the bar. But if you type out the name and hit enter, it will search. I don't know what the deal is with that, but if you run into that thing that just happened to me, that's how you can fix it. So you see this is a shade of pink red, and it's Benjamin Moore Spring Tulips, and right now it's giving you this hex code number. If you want to scroll down, you'll get also all kinds of really interesting resources, like you can see what the inversion of this is, meaning its complement, and you might look for your dramatic color there if you're having trouble with your dramatic color, or vice versa. If you know your dramatic color but you're having trouble with your romantic color, they should have a pretty specific relationship, so you could check them out there. And also what's neat is this color right here that's included in the triadic and tetradic and some of the other mathematical relationships in this color harmony. For me, both my dramatics are included there, so it's this one and then this one that's the complement also correspond to the dramatic colors that I had already picked out, so that's a good indication that you're probably doing something right. Personally, I don't totally get this section, but if you find one that's really actually very close to the color that you're looking for and you're having trouble naming it, that might help you. You'll see lighter or darker. And then at the bottom here, you'll see a lot of listings. So if for some reason you wanted to look for you thought maybe a color was close but not quite right, you could find ideas of some similar colors down here. So that's basically what this website does. I didn't mean to go over all that, but it might be useful to you. So back to the point of this, we have this hex color code number. We can just copy that, and then we're going to go to colorcombos.com, and you can put in /combomaker.html, or you can just go to colorcombos.com and choose Combo Maker from the menu. This is the window that you're going to see as soon as you choose Combo Maker. It's going to start you off with one color. It's always the same blue selected, and it's also going to start with Cupcake selected. So, I mean, you're free to leave your design option at anything you want, but most of us find either circles or squares most useful, or most straightforward looking. But feel free to play around. It's your strip. You do whatever you want. So it already gives you a box to start with. You are going to paste the number that you got from searching your paint chip color on Inside Colorpedia into this little box right here. And you'll see when you click in the box, the color picker comes up. You can also just use this color picker to pick whatever color you want, or you can use this method that I'm showing in the video. You hit OK, and this changes to the color that you've selected. Now, if you want to add more chips, you just click Add Color. If you want to download a JPEG image of the strip, once you're all done, you can hit Download, and you'll see it's downloading right here, and it's saved as a file, PNG61, so you can see how many hilarious numbers of strips I have used, because I don't retitle them. What's really cool about this site, or at least for me, since I'm a big Pinterest addict, is that you can pin your strip right off from here. So you can make any kind of a color combo and pin it from here to whatever of your boards you like. And also it gives you a link. So if you want to try your hand at mixing a color for somebody else, which I sometimes do for people in the group, you can mess around with the color mixer, like, oh, I think this kind of purple would be good, and sometimes it takes a minute to reload the squares. Don't worry about that. Then you will be able to copy this link down here and paste it, say, into the comments or something for someone, and they'll be able to view the colors that you picked out for them. So that's pretty cool. I obviously really like this resource since I'm on my 61st color strip. And that's pretty much all I have for you today. Let me know if there's something else I could try and show you with the various color tools that we have in our files on the group. And thank you all for being a part of the awesome group. So talk to you later. Bye.